Today, we're breaking down the real economics of owning a dairy farm. We'll explore where dairy farms actually make money, how much capital it takes to get started, the hidden costs that most people never consider, and why some farms scale into multi-million-dollar businesses while others barely survive. By the end of this video, you'll understand why dairy farming is as much a financial business as it is an agricultural one. Most people think dairy farms only sell milk. That's only part of the story. The primary source of income is raw milk sold to processors, cooperatives, or dairy companies. Depending on the region and market conditions, farms are typically paid by volume and milk quality. But here's where it gets interesting. Milk is only one revenue stream. Many farms also earn income by selling calves. Female calves can become future dairy cows. Male calves may be sold for beef production. Older cows are eventually sold when milk production declines. Some farms sell manure as organic fertilizer. Others generate electricity using methane from manure through biogas systems. Larger operations may even process their own milk into cheese, yogurt, butter, or ice cream, dramatically increasing profit margins. Instead of selling a gallon of milk for a few dollars, they sell premium dairy products worth several times more. Diversification is often what separates an average dairy farm from an exceptional one.
Revenue may sound impressive. The expenses are even bigger. Feed is usually the largest cost. High-quality hay, corn, soybean meal, minerals, and supplements are needed every single day. Then comes labor. Large farms often require workers around the clock because cows must be milked 2 or even 3 times daily. Veterinary care is another major expense. Healthy cows produce more milk. Disease can reduce production almost immediately. Equipment isn't cheap either. Milking robots, cooling tanks, tractors, feeding equipment, irrigation systems, and storage facilities can cost hundreds of thousands or even millions of dollars. Electricity powers refrigeration systems, water pumps, lighting, and automated milking equipment. Fuel prices directly affect transportation and machinery costs. Maintenance never stops. Neither do insurance, permits, breeding costs, and property taxes. Even before making a profit, cash is constantly flowing out.
Starting a commercial dairy farm is one of the most capital-intensive agricultural businesses. A small family operation with several dozen cows may require several $100,000 in land, livestock, equipment, and buildings. A medium-sized commercial farm with a few hundred cows can easily require investments measured in the millions of dollars. Large industrial farms housing thousands of cows may represent investments worth tens of millions. Remember, these are broad estimates. Actual costs depend on land prices, labor costs, regulations, and local market conditions. And unlike many businesses, the investment doesn't stop after opening. New cows must be purchased or raised. Equipment wears out. Barns require expansion. Technology continues evolving. Success requires constant reinvestment.
Every business has risks. Dairy farming has plenty. Milk prices fluctuate based on global supply and demand. Feed prices can rise dramatically after droughts or poor harvests. Disease outbreaks can spread quickly through livestock. Extreme weather can reduce crop yields and increase operating costs. Government regulations related to food safety, animal welfare, and environmental protection continue becoming stricter. Interest rates also matter. Many dairy farms operate with significant loans. Higher borrowing costs can squeeze already thin profit margins. Sometimes farmers can do everything right and still face losses because market conditions changed. That's why risk management is one of the most valuable skills in agriculture. If margins are often thin, how do some farms become incredibly successful? Scale. Larger farms spread fixed costs across more milk production. Automation reduces labor costs. Better genetics increase milk output per cow. Data analytics improve feeding efficiency and herd health. Vertical integration creates even greater opportunities. Instead of only producing milk, some businesses own processing plants. Others create branded dairy products. Some build direct-to-consumer businesses with premium pricing. The goal isn't simply producing more milk, it's capturing more value from every gallon produced. That's where real wealth is created. The biggest lesson isn't about cows, it's about economics. A dairy farm succeeds when revenue grows faster than costs. Successful owners constantly improve efficiency, diversify income, manage risk, and reinvest profits into better systems. Whether you're investing in agriculture or analyzing any business, the same principle applies. Cash flow matters, margins matter, efficiency efficiency matters. Those fundamentals never change. Owning a dairy farm isn't simply about producing milk. It's about managing one of the world's most complex food businesses. If you enjoyed this breakdown, subscribe for more deep dives into the economics behind real businesses. And in our next video, we'll explore the economics of owning a self-storage business, one of the most surprisingly profitable industries hiding in plain sight. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.